fears just won't let me loose. And I began to think about my own life. Like I said, I don't have the luxury of checking completely out and going it like this gentleman. And neither do I really want to. That's just not my walk. Even though I can relate to this gentleman wholeheartedly, and I think it's fabulous, I can relate to the energized feeling of when you are aligned to spirit, how it will lead you on an adventure. Friend, God will lead you on a monumental adventure, friend. There will never be a dull moment in your life. And even if you don't test the boundaries of God intentionally like this gentleman did by walking the line and falling backwards and all that kind of stuff, God will force you to test your limits. God will put you in precarious situations that will test your limits. It will test your inner resolve. It will test your faith. It will check to see what your knowing is and how expansive and how grounded it is. Every day is something new. You will feel the highs of climbing to the hilltops, and you will feel the depths of the low valleys. All in one day. And instead of allowing you complacency, because when God is moving in your life, there's never a dull moment. You never get complacent. You're on an adventure. A roller coaster, friend. Buffeted by fears, by the shaitans, by the devils, by the genies. Yeah, all of the spirits in the unseen that were created to do such things will buffet you. This is what made me think of Saul, Paul. Yeah. Corinthians chapter 11. Hold on, y'all. Not chapter 11. Chapter 12. Verse 5. Of such and one will I glory, yet of myself I will not glory, but in my infirmities. For though I would desire to glory, I shall not be a fool. Even though I want to boast and brag and tell you all of the monumental things that I've come through, as if I did it by myself, I'm not a fool. For I will say the truth, but now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be, friend, or that he heareth of me. I don't ever want you to get it twisted. I am no better than any one of you. It has been the grace and the goodness of God that has allowed me the ability to withstand and endure. There is none other, friend. This flesh is weak. She needs guidance. I am like a child without the Holy Spirit. This is what he's saying. I cannot brag, because in me bragging, I'm lying. The only bragging that I can do is the bragging on how monumental God has held me, friend. How he has led me and wouldn't let me go. Because without it, I would not be here. It has been grace. It has been deep love. Deep love. Lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. Friend, you'll want to make me a God. You'll want to come to me and ask me all your questions, and as if I got all the solutions, and I don't. All because of the abundance of revelations that God led me through and gave me. I would never have gotten them without God. I am a mere vessel, a spirit that enchants and enlightens this vessel. How do I know? Because when you are in the thick of it, when I've been in the thick of my walk, friend, when I've been in the heat of the battle, I knew what aspects of me knew, and I knew what aspects of me didn't. Oh, I don't know how else to say it. I know myself so well. I knew what to listen to. I knew how to call out. You talk about pleading the blood, friend. I know about pleading the blood like nobody's business. Pleading the blood. Ringing the alarm. That aspect of yourself that comes forward. That you don't see all the time. That takes pressure to pull forward. That you can't manufacture its appearance. This is what Paul is speaking to. These things I will speak to because I did them, but you would think it was just me, but it's not. It's the God in me. It's many things going on in here. It's not just me. There's layers to all of us. This is what he's saying. He's saying you are a multi-layered being. There is so much to you, friend, that you don't even know. You've got to get put in circumstances for aspects of yourself to show itself. They're always there with you. You just don't know it. And they only come forward when they need to.